For those of you that don't know me, I'm Tom, a fitness coach and personal trainer at Canterbury Christchurch Sports Centre. And today's class, as I've already said, is Get Started, a beginner's body weight circuit class. In terms of what we're doing, it's 2 circuits. Okay, so we're going to have a mixture of different muscle groups being worked. We're going to work a bit of the chest, a little bit of the shoulders, the core, all the muscles in the legs. Hope none of you have trained legs recently or done any leg workouts, because it's quite heavy leg focused today. But it's something that you can work quite well with body weight exercise as well. How is everyone feeling? Are we all feeling set and ready for today's workout? Feel free, if you've got any questions at all or anything you want to say, drop it in the message box, and I'll do my best to get back to you. I see there's some messages in there now, actually. I'm just going to have a quick look, make sure I haven't missed anyone's messages. Oh, no, it's just from Darius. Fantastic. Yeah, as you say, if you've got any questions as we go along, just let me know and I'll do my best to respond to you and answer as we go. For those of you that just joined, I'm Tom, a fitness coach and personal trainer at Canterbury Christchurch Sports Centre, and today's class is Get Started. Okay, guys, so today we're going to start off with a warm-up. As I said, we're going to go into 2 circuits of body weight exercises, and we're going to go to some static stretching for the cool down. Okay, so just follow along with me for the warm-up. Find yourself a space in your room. Feel free to place a mat down, whatever you do to make it comfortable. Just going to start off the music now. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to start with gentle walking on the spot, guys. Bring those knees nice and high. Make sure we're using the arms as well. Don't be like me and keep them still. You want to make sure you're moving them as we go. We're now going to kick our bums. Okay, so bring the legs and the foot up towards the bum. Bend the knee. Get those hamstrings engaged as well. Up to you guys what you want to do now. You can either start to go into a gentle jog or you can carry on walking, whatever you guys want to do. Make sure, again, we're using those arms. Kicking the legs as we're running. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys an exercise and we're going to do it, okay? So the first one's going to be star jumps, so 5 star jumps. Then when you've done your 5, if you go back to jogging on the spot for me so I can see that you've done them, and we'll go over to the next one. As I said, using the arms as well. Want to keep them warm. The next one we're going to do, okay, so we're going to put our arms out in front of our body. We're going to do 5 body weight squats. Just to get those legs nice and warm. And then when you've done your 5 squats, guys, for me, if you can go back to jogging on the spot so I can see that you've done them. Using the arms. Next, we're going to do 5 side squats on each side. Okay, so a side squat is squat down and up, squat down and up. We're going to do 5 on each side. And then obviously when you've done one side, if you change to the other side, you don't want one leg bigger or more muscly than the other. That would not be ideal. And back to jogging on the spot for me, guys. So anything you do in exercise, you want to make sure, obviously, for obvious reasons, you do it on both sides. So our next exercise we're going to do is we're going to do 5 reverse lunge. So a reverse lunge is back. If you can't go all the way down, just do little reverse lunges, okay? We're just going to do 5 of these. And we're going to obviously change legs as well. And then when we've done them, if we go back to jogging on the spot, guys. So I can see when you're all done. We're now going to put our arms to our sides. We're going to start off with small circles coming forwards. A little bit of balance here. Warming the shoulders, make big circles now, so make them bigger. And then we're going to go all the way round. Swing the arms across the body. One arm over the head. And push down. Keep moving as we're going, guys. Just to get the heart rate up. Main purpose of the warm-up. Change sides for me. And stop there, guys. Well done. We should all feel nice and warm now. Just going to pause the music so you can all hear me a bit better. So as I've mentioned, we're going to be doing 2 circuits, okay? All exercises that can be done at home. I'm going to give you an exercise. If it's necessary, I'm going to give you a regression to make it easier, okay? So if you struggle to do it, there's always that regression you can go back to. If you've got alternative exercises that you want to do, also feel free to regress yourself and change things up. It's completely up to you. It's your workout. As I said, if you've got any questions at all, just let us know in the message box. So the first exercise we're going to do, most of you have probably done it before, is a plank. Okay, I'm just going to show you the hand position for the plank. So you can do it in 2 different ways. You can do it with your hands out in front of the body. You can also do it with your arms crossed. For the purpose of today, I'm going to do it with my hands in front, so it's completely up to you on how you want to do it. You put your arms on the floor, bring your core up. You want to hold your core nice and tight, okay? You don't want to dip it, or you don't want to have it too high. We're going to do 30 seconds of plank. Then I'm going to demonstrate the next exercise, and we're going to go on to the next one. Okay, so plank in 3, 2, 1. Focusing on them technique points I just mentioned, guys. Core nice and tight. Arms out in front or to the side. Try and keep your head up through the movement. We've got 10 seconds left, guys. 3, 2, 1. And have a little rest there. Well done. The next one we're going to do is called a pike push-up. Okay, this exercise is predominantly to work the shoulders, just like you would do in a regular press-up. Okay, as you're on your knees, have your arms out in front of the body. You're then going to allow your head to come down towards the floor. Show you from the front. Okay, head down towards the floor. If it's too hard, feel free to bring your knees closer to your hands and it makes it easier. If it's too easy, take them further away. And again, we're going to do 30 seconds of pike push-up in 3, 2, 1. When we've finished going through the 4 exercises I'm going to demonstrate, we're going to do them continuously, one after the other, one more time. Now this circuit is just so I can go through the technique points. As I said, you should be going down directly, you should feel it in your shoulders. It's a really good handstand progression exercise. One of the only exercises you can do at home to work your shoulders, and probably something you haven't done before. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so our next exercise we actually did in the warm-up, okay? The next one we're going to do is a body weight pause squat, okay? So what we're going to do, core tight, head up, chest up and shoulders back, arms out in front of the body or arms on the body, whatever you guys want to do. I like to have them in front to help me balance. Feet, if you look at my width, shoulder width or just outside shoulder width, toes should be pointing slightly outwards. They shouldn't be directly ahead, but they shouldn't be like this either, okay? So if you watch me, I'm going to initiate the movement by sticking the bum out, and then I'm going to squat down. What we're going to do for today is we're going to hold it at the bottom, okay? So we're going to squat down, hold, and we're just going to hold that position for 30 seconds. Okay, so we're going to start our pause squat in 3, 2, 1. You will feel the burn on this one, guys. It's a static exercise. Really good though for opening up the hips and the glutes, which is the reason why I'm giving it to you. Have a little bit of movement, guys, in that position if you want. Side to side, forwards and backwards. Main thing is keeping that core nice and tight. You shouldn't be arching over. Ten seconds to go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Our last exercise of the circuit is a full body exercise, mainly targeting the core. It's more of a challenging exercise, guys. I'm going to give you a regression as well. So if you struggle with the exercise I've given, feel free to use that too, okay? We're going to start standing up. What we're then going to do is we're going to walk our body out towards the floor, and then we're going to walk it back up and stand up. If that's too challenging, guys, you've got 2 regressions I'm going to give, okay? So you can either walk out a little bit and stand up. Walk out a little bit and stand up. Or you can do it on your knees. So you can go on your knees. You can walk your body out as far as you feel comfortable and then come back. So that's 3 alternatives I've given you. Feel free to use your own exercise as well if you think you might struggle with this one. So we're going to do walkouts in 3, 2, 1. Make sure we're leading with a different arm. We always seem to lead with the same arm. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and stop there, guys. Well done, everyone. Fantastic, really good seeing everyone giving that a go. So have a little rest, grab yourselves a drink of water. We're going to do that circuit one more time, but this time we're going to do it continuously, okay, with no rest in between each exercise. So we're going to go from the plank to the pike push-up, to the pause squat, to the walkout, 2 minutes of work with no rest in between. Give this a little chance to get your rest back. Is everyone feeling okay? Thank you, Jessica. I'm glad you like the music. So we're going to start off with the plank for 30 seconds. So if everyone can go down onto their knees for me. Get down into that plank position. Core nice and tight. Don't let it dip or don't let it get too high. And we're going to hold. Let's go, guys. So hold that plank. Be a good idea if I started the music, especially after that comment. Hold that position for me, guys. Keep holding it. I got out of that plank, all right. Core nice and tight. Don't let the hips dip. Don't have them too high. 3, 2, 1, and come back down for me, guys. Next one we're going to do is pike push-up. So arms out in front of the body. We're going to lower down and back up. So pike push-ups. Let's go for me, guys. Arms out in front, lower down. Make it easier. Remember, you can always bring your knees in closer to your hands. Reduces the range of motion. Really try and emphasize pushing through the shoulders on this one. As I said, it's a shoulder exercise. Really important. A lot of people neglect shoulders, do a lot of press-ups, but don't do anything that actually works the shoulders directly. Okay, guys, and stop there. If we can all stand up for me. Give me a little wave when you stand so I can see that you're all standing. Fantastic, guys. Good to see everyone's doing really well. We're now going to do squats. Okay, so pause squats. Feet shoulder width, just outside shoulder width. Initiate the movement by sticking your bum out and then squatting down, keeping that core nice and tight. We're going to hold for 30 seconds. As I said, feel free to move side to side, forwards and backwards. This exercise aims at mobility and opening up the hips. Fantastic job, everyone. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Well done, guys. Great job on that. Last one is the walkout. Remember, you've got those 3 regressions, 2 regressions I showed you as well. So the full walkout the one that's slightly smaller range of motion, and then the one that's on your knees as well. So walk out in 3, 2, 1. You're feeling like you really want to challenge yourself, feel free to add in a push-up at the bottom and then walk out. Okay, completely up to you, your own ability level. And then when you finish, stop there, grab yourselves a drink, guys. That is circuit number 2 complete. So stop there for me, everyone, if you're still going. Well done, 30 seconds of work. Cool. So we're going to do one more circuit. Again, this next one's going to be a bit more of a rest because I'm going to demonstrate each exercise individually, go through the technique and coaching points, and then we're going to go again continuously. Please let me know how you're all feeling, how you're getting on. Be good to get a bit of feedback because it's just me in a room talking to a camera. It's great to see some faces on the videos as well. But I hope we're all getting on okay with the workout. So, first exercise I'm going to demonstrate, we're going to use the wall that I mentioned in the introduction, okay? So what you want to do, feet shoulder width apart, against the wall, squat down. You want your knees, it's hard for me to demonstrate because I'm obviously against the wall here, but you want your knees to be at a 90-degree angle. So we're going to do the wall sit for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Great, you're doing good, Marianne. Thank you for your message. Squat down and hold for 30 seconds. A bit like the squat, guys, this is a static exercise. One I'd recommend for doing at home, works the quadriceps, okay, so the muscle in the front of your legs, also targets a little bit of your hamstrings, the muscle in your back of your legs and your glutes as well. Good job, guys. One you can keep overloading as well, so you may hold for 30 seconds, you may then want to go for 45, then for a minute, keep getting better and better over time. When you finish, so stop there for me now, guys, that's been 30 seconds, fantastic job. Our next one is going to be for the core. So we're going to be laying down on our backs for this one, so everyone have a lay down. Glad to know you get a rest. Click on here. Cool. So we're now going to put our hands under our bum. Okay. Back on the floor. We're going to raise the legs up using the abs and control the legs down. Don't completely relax at the bottom. Keep the tension on the core. This is a lower ab focused exercise. So we're going to do leg raises in 3, 2, 1. Finally starting to get used to the technology with this Zoom stuff. Back on the floor for me, guys. Raising those legs up, keeping the core nice and tight. It's a lower ab focused exercise. Doesn't mean it's just working the lower abs, it's working all the muscles at the core. 3, 2, 1. And stop there for me, guys. So the next exercise is going to be a little bit more of a challenging one. It's called a single leg, stiff leg deadlift, okay? This one is a lot on your balance, so if you really struggle with your balance, I'm going to give you another exercise, as I said. So just wait and I'll let you know what that is as well. Just going to demonstrate this exercise though to start. It's called a single leg, stiff leg deadlift. You stand on one leg, have one arm out in front of the body. There should be a slight bend in the knee that's on the floor. You're then going to reach down towards the ground, extending that leg backwards. You're then going to pull up and back through, okay? So if you watch me again, on one leg, slight bend, using that ankle mobility and ankle control to keep balance. I'll show you from the front as well. So one leg, other leg back, reach towards the floor and pull up. If you really struggle with your balance, guys, and this one's too difficult for you, you can use a wall to support you. You can also use a reverse lunge, which is what we did in the warm-up, okay? So we're going to lunge backwards and up, even a reduced range of motion, so you don't have to go all the way down. Targets exactly the same muscles, just an exercise that's a little bit easier for those of you that really struggle with your balance. I know, me especially, I'm not the best at balancing, so. So we're going to do single leg stiff leg deadlift in 3, 2, 1. Obviously, we're going to do 30 seconds on each side for this one. This is one I finished off on last year before the Christmas break. Slight bend in that knee. Pull through. I demo on this side, so it's a bit easier for you guys to see. Probably the most difficult exercise we're going to do today in terms of the technique. You should feel it in the hamstring and the back of the leg. Kind of just like the stretch when you reach down towards your toes. Starting to lose my balance now. I think it's really important you look to work on all areas of fitness. Change sides for me, guys. So that's why I've put this exercise in. See, balance is something that's really important to everyone and that a lot of people neglect. Ten seconds to go, everyone. All doing really well. Well done, Kim. Doing really well there. 3, 2, 1. Well done, and stop there for me, guys. Final exercise of this circuit, before we do a continuous circuit, is going to be a burpee. Everyone's favourite bodyweight exercise. Okay, this is a cardiovascular one, and that's the reason why I've given it to you, just to work on the heart. So, if you watch me on a burpee, again, I'm going to give you a regression as well that you can do. What you do is you bring the hands out, jump the legs out, jump the legs in, and up. Okay, so I'll show you that again. Legs out, legs in, and up. Alternative exercise you guys can do. Okay, so you can come down into that push-up position. You can even do a plank position. What you're going to do is just jump the legs in, or all the way in. Completely up to you. You can also, if you want, do star jumps. Of course, that's the top phase of the burpee. So I've kind of split that down into the bottom and the top for those of you that can't do the full burpee just yet. So, burpees in 3, 2, 1. So legs out, legs in, and up. I think I've had too many mince pies over the Christmas. Come on, guys, doing really well. Make sure you're jumping nice and high. If you're doing the full burpee, it shouldn't be a half-hearted, knackered stand up. Okay, it should be a full jump. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm out of breath now. Have a break there, guys. Well done. Grab yourselves a drink of water. Knackered. Okay, so we're going to do those 4 exercises again in a circuit fashion this time. So one straight after the other. You'll be then pleased to know that'll be the end of the workout, and we'll do a nice gentle cool down to finish off. So just to reiterate what the exercises are, you've got the wall sit, 90-degree angle with the knees. You've got the floor leg raise where you're laying on your back, raising your legs off the ground. We have the single leg stiff leg deadlift to test the balance, or the reverse lunge, whichever one you want to do. And then we've got the burpee, which we just did, or the squat thrusts. So we'll start off with the wall sit in 3, 2, 1. So find your wall for me, guys. If you haven't got a wall, you can always just do a regular pause squat like we did in the last circuit. So you can just squat down and hold if you haven't got a wall available. Always something you guys can be doing. Again, the reason why I'd give you a squat as opposed to the wall sit if you don't have a wall around you is because it's working exactly the same muscles. It's a very similar movement. I'd say it's just a little bit harder to do a squat because you have to engage your core a lot more as well. How are our legs feeling, guys? They getting a little bit shaky? Yeah. Well done, Kim. You're doing really well. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and come up. And then we're down on our backs. Don't worry, guys. I'll give you plenty of time to lay down. Favourite part of the workout. This one, remember, is on our backs. Hands under the bum. We're then going to raise the legs up. So let's go, guys. 30 seconds of leg raises. Control the way down. So make the way down nice and slow. Feel the stretch on the abs as you go down. When you come up, try and squeeze the abs at the top. 3, 2, 1. Sorry guys, we got to stand up one more time. So we're going to be back up off the ground. Just getting up and down is hard enough work. So we're going to do the single leg stiff leg deadlift. So we're on one leg. Feel free, as I said, to use the wall to help. You've also got that reverse lunge option as well. Reduce the movement if you want to make it easier. So 3, 2, 1. So on one leg. Reach towards the ground. One leg should be extended back. Pull through. I always find looking at one set point really helps me to balance. You guys want to make this one harder in your own time. You can hold a weight out in front of you. You can hold a heavy object out in front of you. Just to add a bit more resistance. And I actually find a bit of weight helps with the balance as well. And change sides for me, guys. You might even find, like me, that you've got one leg that you're better at balancing on, one that you're worse. You're doing this one in your own time. Try and start on that worst leg. Don't always start on the leg that you're better at. You'll keep getting stronger on that side. 3, 2, 1. Stop there, guys. Well done. Last push of the workout. We're going to do burpees. In 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of work for me, guys. Remember, you've got that option of squat thrusts or star jumps. Completely up to you if you want to regress. We're halfway there. We're doing fantastic, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. Great job. Grab yourselves another drink of water. We have 2 minutes to cool off and stretch. So our first one we're going to do is going to be a standing quadricep stretch. Use the wall if you need to balance. Grab one foot, put it towards your bum. Keep the hips pointing out, knee pointing down towards the floor. And hold. I hope you guys have all enjoyed today's class. Now it's the first one back. Change sides for me. So it's always going to be a little bit more challenging. But the more you do these exercises, the easier they'll become. And I hope it's giving you guys a little bit of inspiration for bits and bobs that you guys can all do at home as well. Legs nice and straight for me. Reach down towards the toes. As I said, this is the first Get Started class back. Christchurch Sport have a lot of classes in collaboration with R-Parks. You can get them all on Zoom, and you can also catch up with them on YouTube as well. Stand up for me, guys. We're now going to put our hands on our hips, reach back. Andy likes to give this one in his stretching class. So we've got a range of other classes coming. Okay, we had Box Fit with Darius yesterday. LBT with Amy later. One hand above the head, reach to the side. We've got a stretch and flex with Andy on Wednesday. Trying to remember which ones we've got now. We've got get started with me again because Tom's poorly on Thursday. And reach the side again, other side. We've got hit and abs as well on Thursday. And then on Friday, we've got shape and move, and they're both with Kaz. Come back up. Next one, you can either use a wall or you can use the floor. You're going to put your hands directly in front of the body, keeping the arms nice and straight, and reach down to stretch the shoulders. As I said, you can also do it on a wall as well, whichever one you want to do. Come up and then come through, pushing the lower back towards the ground. Look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder, and alternate between. When you look over, make sure you rotate at your core. Shouldn't just be moving your head. Come back and then up. Well done, guys. Thank you all so much for attending today's session. It was great to see so many numbers. Happy New Year to you too, Jessica. Thanks so much for attending. Let us know how you got on. If you've got any questions at all, feel free to email me at tom.gray@canterbury.ac.uk. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a lovely week. Cheers, Andy. Thank you. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Norman. Ellen, thank you. Great to see so many people in there today. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Kim. Glad you enjoyed it. And you, Claire. Thank you. Have a lovely day, guys. See you later.